Greetings and salutations, friends, family, brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, and uncles. Thank you so much for your for your donations. About 7 months ago, I started a GoFundMe page, and with that page, I was trying to drum up support for these pair of glasses that would help me see. And now I haven't been able to get to that astronomical number, but I got pretty far, and I will show you with what I purchased and how it helps me today. But what I want to do is I want to go through a couple of names of people that, well, actually, it's more than a couple of people who supported me in my efforts to purchase this device. Um, so without wasting more time, I'd like to thank Dolene Spencer. Thank you so much for your generous support. Deborah Chen. Deborah, do you remember this one night? Shh, shh. If you remember it, then you're probably laughing as much as I am on the inside. Next is Tracy Morales. Tracy, I don't remember if you speak Spanish or not, but I will say, ¿Cómo está? Uh, ¿Está bien? And gracias. Did that sound good? Okay. She says, Justin, I hope you raise enough money. And she goes on to say that I hope Jehovah blesses your efforts. Thank you so much, Tracy. I hope so too. The next comrade in arms is the original boss of mine at the Parks and Recreation where I used to work. Artie, Artie. Oh, thank you, Artie. I hope everything's going well for you over at the Parks Department. He says, Justin, my prayers are with you, as well mine are with you. Next is Brian Murphy. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Followed by Aisha Al Muslim, or Muslim. Uh, Aisha, I've been meaning to ask you this for years. For years. You're from Panama, but you have uh, a last name that I'm not quite sure how to pronounce. Do I pronounce it in Latin or you know what? Thank you. And she says, "Good luck, Justin." Thank you, Aisha Al Muslim. Okay, the next is a wonderful person who reminds me of this person here. This person is my mother, but the person who I'm going to thank is Renee Strawn. Renee Strawn is beautiful. In fact, the fact of the matter is she looks like my mother. My mother since passed away um, in February, I believe. But she says, Renee says, love you, son. And it doesn't touch your heart any deeper than that. Um, the next person who I'm going to thank on this list is Tiffany McMullen. No, I'm not going to forget you, Tiffany. You helped a brother out, and I really appreciate it. And what you helped out with, what you all helped out with, I will show you all in a minute. She says, Hi, Justin. I hope you are able to raise enough funds for this donation. Or, and I have to be honest, I'm paraphrasing a lot because I know that a lot of you know that I am legally visually impaired. So it's really difficult to read or to see what I'm reading. But because of the power of the Mac computer, I'm able to zoom in and catch the words. Thank you so much, Tiff. You still don't mind if I call you Tiff, do you? Next person is a beautiful woman, Cynthia. You know who you are. Are you in America still or back in Mexico? Because she's from Harlem, but she travels back and forth. I don't know how she does it. I want to raise enough funds to do something like that. Um, Thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you. And you know what? Uh, Gracias. I've been working on my Spanish, so if y'all don't notice, I'm getting kind of nice. At least I think so. The next is my buddy. Whoa, my buddy. His name is Kenny, and I've known Kenny since my first high school. Yeah, I went to two of them. My first high school, um, back at Beacon. Kenny, do you remember Beacon? I know you do. Kenny would supply me with boxes and boxes of comic books. And back at the time, I was heavily into comic books. So, Kenny, got a question to ask you. Does your father still work for Marvel? Because if he does, I'll give you my address and we can see if we can ship some here to my place. But thank you, Kenny, for your support. Thank you so much. The next name I have to thank is Angelique Bejos. Bejos. I hope I said that right. Good Lord. Um, she says, glad to help. Hope to send more. Well, thank you very much, Angelique. The next person is my original boss for this volunteer program I was a part of in one of my high schools. The volunteer program I was a part of was Harlem Live. And Harlem Live it's not around anymore. It's coming back though. It's coming back with a fierce vengeance. It was an online magazine, and his name is Richard Kelton. I said the last. I'm sorry if I say your last names. I'll try not to do that. But thank you so much, Rich. You know how much I need this. Um, and he says, in a very comforting way, love you. And that touches me, corazón, my heart. Next is Mike. And I have a problem with his last name, McElligott. McElligott. My computer doesn't even know how to say it. Thank you, Mike. You're a great source of help. Followed by Brian M. You know who you are, Brian. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. The next person has as their avatar a cute dog, puppy. And if anybody knows me, they know that I like dogs. I have one. That's a pit mix. But this person is Joe J. Joe, you know who you are. Joe, I don't have to say your last name. I won't say your last name. But you have gifted me so much. And when we were in college, remember the 4 McGriddles? It was back when McGriddles first came out. And me and this other guy and Joe J, who likes to play hockey. So ladies, he's really beefy. I want to keep it at that because that's kind of weird. We used to eat McGriddle sandwiches, and we would eat so many McGriddles, and then we would have to go back to class to do a math test. Like, why were you doing math in college? And we were studying digital media. I never understood that, but thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. The next person I'm a little jealous of because he has a voice that is so baseful, so deep. I never could get it. I never could talk as deep as Ruben Kwanzaa. Ruben, gracias. Thank you for your support. Next is, now I have a problem saying this name, Jarum Alemo. Jarum Alemo? Well, you know your name. Girum. My computer can't even say it without having issues. But you have helped me out. Thank you. The next person doesn't have a name. Well, they have a name. They just use their initials. WL. You know you are WL. And I see you. And I thank you for your loving support. The next guy is named Lamont Sparrow. Lamont was with me at Harlem Live, and he's a very intelligent young man. He used to work at a high school teaching kids stuff. And because of that stuff that he taught, a lot of ones came out of that high school with great careers and helping out other young ones. And he says, "Good luck, man. Thank you." The next person is my girl, Katrina Shakarian. Shakarian. She's from Albania, and it's real hard. Wait, is this one from Albania? I don't know. Her picture's not here, but I know she is. Katrina, thank you. Prost. Is that how you say thank you in Russian or Albanian? I don't remember. But you have helped out a lot. Kat, thanks. Now, who else do I have to thank? Now, I have to warn you all, there are 23 people on this list. And I'm on page 11 of 23 or something like that. But either way, I will get to you. And I will thank you. And I'm doing this because I really appreciate the efforts that you all expended on my behalf. You didn't need to, but you did. So thank you. Once again, and you know what, I'm going to say that a lot more, so get used to that word, thank you. Next, I'm going to have to thank my buddy, Richard Tucci. Richard Tucci. He's a great guy. Thanks, Rich, for your donation. Followed by my buddy, my ace boom coon, is that how you say it? Steve. You know you are, Steve. Steve. I still need you to call me. I need your help. But thank you so much for your generous donation. And thank your wife. Thank your son. All three of you have generously donated to me, to my cause. Next is Bennett Allen. Allen, thank you so much. I'm going to have to try to go to another page here, even though I think the pages are done. Forgive me if I move my head in further to see if I am done or not. I am complete. It is done. Okay, so if you have gone to my GoFundMe page, you might have noticed that I have not reached my goal. But I have in certain ways. I don't know if you can see this. Well, behind me is my wheelchair. You know, I have, for those of you who do not know, I have relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis. And I've had it since 2001, September. Well, at least that's when I was diagnosed. So I have this wheelchair here, and it gets me around, you know, for the days that I'm not able to walk. But I'm now getting a new one because it's been 5 years, and it's coming this week. And so I want to let you all know that your help in that regard is all going towards that. And I should let you know that my eyes are moving around because of trying to see things. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I'm trying to see things on my screen as I zoom in. So, what did I get to help my... I just dropped something. What did I get to help my eyeballs? I got this. It's called a Ruby magnifier. And it's not on right now because it sucks up batteries. But what I'm able to do with this is see I'm able to see menus. I'm able to read items on pieces of paper and so on and so forth. And it's great. It's a great help, a great asset. Man, as a matter of fact, this rarely leaves the house because I value it so much because you all have helped me to acquire this. If you look up Ruby Magnifier online, it's not cheap. And when you take money out of GoFundMe, they take 20% off and blah, blah, blah.